What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be finishing this roller coaster which we started in the last episode, and I'm really excited. I have some really cool ideas that I thought of, and before we really get into this video, I want to say that there will be a link in the description because in our school we are doing a mini-thon, and it's for conquering childhood cancer, and I'm on green team, and we have to donate, and I'll be leaving a link in the description. If you would like to donate, you can go check that out. But if you don't, you know what? We have a great episode coming up. So sit back, relax, and let's build this coaster. So I decided to build this absolutely huge airtime hill because I think that would be insane, honestly. I think that could be really, really cool. If we make this as long as we possibly can, I think that we can make the biggest airtime hill possible. And because you're going like 96 miles an hour, you want this thing to be absolutely huge. So that's there. We just want this thing to keep going up. Actually, we could do something up around the food court, which could be an even cooler idea. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. How high do we have to go, actually, to make this happen? How about we try 33? Alright. Bring it back down to 0, because I would imagine that you would be going pretty slow, because you're 209 feet up in the air. I actually don't know how that's going to work.
I don't think that's going to make it. That's a little tall.
Well, let's find out. So it turns out the coaster makes it with 45 miles an hour extra. So why not do something a little more like this and then bring it down, do this like helix thing. I think I want a little drop. We'll bring it back just a tiny bit. Actually, we could go 22 degrees, I think. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll actually give you maybe a pop-up airtime, and then curve it back around like that. No, we're on a really high speed. Alright, maybe 45 degrees. I think that'll be cool. Yeah. Ooh, track supports. How about we turn those off? Because that's gonna be really weird if they try and make if it tries to make track supports. Maybe curve back this way, like this, like that, and then we curve back around, like that. I think that could work. Yeah, there we go. And then, up here, we build another block section. Let's see if that actually makes it, though. Oh yeah, it does. That makes it with a lot of speed left. We'll be good. So block section, and then I think this is where we should. What if we auto-completed it? What would that look like? Because this ride is kind of getting a little long. If we delete this and then just hit. No, we don't want it. We don't want to start it from back there. We want to start it from up here. So if we hit it, track ride, and then we hit auto-complete. How would that look? I bet you I could make something better. Yeah, let's see what our options are, and I'll be back. Alrighty, guys, I have this coaster 100% finished. It is complete. It is a full circuit, and now we are smoothing out this bank turn because it was a little wonky whenever we first created it. And now I wanted to make it as wide as possible because now what I want to do is I want to make it really banked. Like this. I think that'll be so cool going into the final breaks because you don't have exactly the most speed. And I think that this transition would be like a cool S-curve right here. And you know, I think that would be like a really cool feeling. You're not going too extremely fast because you just came from a huge 200-foot drop. You're at like 170 feet up in the air. And I think that would be a really cool transition. I think the coaster completes it. Let's just figure this out. So now, we click on this, and I'll show you guys the ratings. I think it should work. So the ratings, oh, yeah, 6.53 for excitement, fear is 4.54, nausea is 2.45, which is incredible. That's an amazing ride. And so now, I think that if we just add some track supports, which shouldn't really do anything to the rating, just hit track support. Actually, I think if we spread boom and then just hit boom, boom, they all appear. So now, if we hit done, all we have to do is build a queue line and an exit line. So let's get that done. Alright, this is what I got of the queue line so far. And then if we just hit this, I think this will look really nice. You know, build this little portion over here. You know, people get a nice view over the edge. And then, voila. There's our queue line. I think we can open this coaster up. It's tested enough. I have 3 trains running on it. And I don't know. I think if we build some cool stuff up here, we can open our park up again. But there is one thing I want to do before we do open our park up again. And that is, in fact... my phone. That is, in fact, building a staircase up through this platform up on top of here so people have another way to get up here, because I want people to, you know, pick a platform and I want them to be able to get to it. But some of these, they're going to have to walk, you know, from this one all the way over to here, all the way over to here. Instead, they can just walk straight back, go up this one, and come down to here. Or else they can walk straight up this one, go over there. Because no matter how you do, you're going to walk over here, then you're going to have to walk over here. If you walk just straight back, you can go up these stairs and go up onto it. But I don't know how I'm going to do this in a simple way. I think that is going to take a very long time. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'll figure it out, though. We have not seen this food court be used yet. So, I say we terraform this, and then we open up the park and see what happens, how crowded it gets. So if we just train this all up, that's exactly what I wanted.
It's so satisfying to watch. And it's definitely not going to be as scary as for people.
I do want to make some windows, though. This will just look like that deformed one. But every once in a while, I do want a couple of windows popping through to let some light in, so we don't have to go through the hassle of lighting it, because that is a pain. It's an absolute pain. There we go. Bring it down here. That's looking really nice. This is a lot easier than I could have ever wanted. I think we're good. I think we're good enough. It shouldn't be too high off the ground that people are already getting freaked out. But now, I say we open up the park and see what happens. So, let's make sure all of our rides, attractions, and shops. Uh-oh, one's broken down. Look at all these making negative balances. I think that we should just keep our park open for quite a bit of time. But before I do that, I do want to reload some staff members for vendors, because they never stick with it for some reason. There's probably 10 vendors right now that don't have one. Look, all of them are going to their shop because there's literally no one here. And we'll put some up here because, again, there's absolutely no one. I thought I turned that off, but I guess I didn't, which really stinks. I'll put a couple over here. And a couple over here. And let's do a few more down here. Then I think we can open up the park. Alrighty, I think we should open up this park. There, in like a few seconds here, there's just going to be like hundreds of people storming into the park. It's absolutely insane. If we speed things up, you'll be able to see some people. There's usually a couple of guys sprinting. Yeah, here they all come. Whoa. They're running. Oh my gosh. This is an absolute like storm of people.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you got all these probably coaster enthusiasts, you know, theme park enthusiasts. First couple people in the park can get through the information booth. And you just got all the GP and all the weird people back here just walking. You got a few sprinting. 5 people in the park. Oh man, that's insane. Let's give it a few minutes. Alrighty guys, it's been a few minutes, or actually not that long, but there's over 1,000 people in this park, and it's still going pretty strong. Oh my gosh, look how crowded the paths are. But a lot of people are actually coming back here to that other... No, actually there's no one going back to that staircase. They're all just using that. I don't know if they realize that's a shortcut or not. Maybe it isn't. But